One ancient Stoic rule that will end your procrastination forever. I remember a moment, not too long ago, when I found myself standing at the edge of a daunting cliff of inaction. A place where every decision to move forward was drowned in doubt and hesitation. It was in that profound moment of stillness, as the sun dipped low behind the horizon, that I encountered a spark of truth so radiant and transformative that it changed the very course of my life. I felt as if the ancient echoes of Stoicism were speaking directly to my soul, urging me to break free from the shackles of procrastination. And I'm here to share with you that powerful revelation, the ancient Stoic rule that reminds us to focus solely on what we can control. As we embark on this journey together, let us imagine for a moment the weight of our daily worries, the endless to-do lists, the paralyzing fear of failure, the overwhelming sense of futility that grips our hearts when we think about all that remains undone. I know you've felt it too. That nagging voice that whispers, "Tomorrow, I'll get started." But what if I told you that this cycle of delay is not a sign of weakness, but rather an invitation to embrace a deeper, more powerful truth? Through the wisdom of ancient Stoicism, we learn that true power lies in recognizing the limits of our influence. When we shift our focus from the uncontrollable to what is within our grasp, we find the strength to take bold, decisive action. In the midst of chaos, I recall a day when everything seemed to be falling apart. I was overwhelmed by a project that loomed like a giant shadow over my ambitions. The weight of expectations, both my own and those imposed by the world, was crushing me. And every step felt like an insurmountable challenge. In that moment, I closed my eyes and remembered the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, who taught us that our energy is best spent on what we can change. Rather than lamenting the vast sea of events beyond our control, I took a deep breath, reminded myself that procrastination is simply the enemy of progress, and decided to act. I realized that by focusing solely on my own efforts, on the tasks I could control, I would gradually chip away at the mountain of obstacles that had once seemed so overwhelming. You see, this ancient Stoic rule is not just a philosophy, it is a way of living that redefines our relationship with time, effort, and success. Every moment that we waste fretting over uncertainties or clinging to the illusion of control over the uncontrollable is a moment stolen from our potential. I challenge you to ask yourself, how many opportunities have I let slip away because I waited for the perfect moment, a moment that may never come? Through the lens of Stoicism, we begin to understand that perfection is a myth and that waiting for ideal circumstances only serves to paralyze us in a perpetual state of inaction. I want you to imagine waking up every morning with a sense of clarity and purpose, as if every fiber of your being is aligned with the simple yet profound truth that you are in charge of your destiny. The world may throw obstacles in your path, but you possess an inner reservoir of strength that no external circumstance can diminish. When you commit to focusing on what you can control, you not only dispel the fog of procrastination but also ignite a fire of self-discipline and inner resilience that propels you forward with unstoppable momentum. Let's dive deeper into the essence of this ancient Stoic rule. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that the only thing truly within our control is our own mind and actions. Everything else, the opinions of others, the unpredictable nature of events, the whims of fate, is beyond our grasp. By internalizing this truth, we free ourselves from the anxiety of trying to micromanage an uncontrollable world. I invite you to join me in a mental exercise. Visualize your life as a vast, turbulent ocean. The waves represent all the external forces that you cannot tame, the sudden setbacks, the unexpected challenges, the criticisms that sting like salt. Now, picture yourself as a steadfast sailor, equipped with the knowledge that your power lies solely in steering your own ship. When you let go of the futile desire to control the ocean itself, you gain the freedom to navigate through its storms with grace and purpose. This mindset is the antidote to procrastination. When we obsess over every external variable, we create a breeding ground for inaction. But when we embrace the simple truth of our own agency, every action becomes a deliberate step towards a more fulfilled life. I know this might sound abstract, but let me share a personal story that illuminates this principle. There was a time when I was consumed by fear, a fear so potent that it left me paralyzed, unable to take even the smallest step toward my dreams. The demands of daily life, the expectations of those around me, and the relentless pressure of modern society had rendered me immobile. Then, one crisp morning, as I sat in silence, I recalled the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In that instant, I understood that procrastination was not a sign of laziness or lack of ambition, but rather a manifestation of my misplaced energy that could be redirected towards action. I began to focus on what I could control: my attitude, my choices, and my commitment to moving forward. With each small decision to act, the grip of procrastination loosened, and I found myself propelled by a newfound sense of empowerment. I share this with you not to boast about my transformation, but to underscore a universal truth. We all have the capacity to overcome procrastination by adopting this ancient Stoic rule. When we let go of the illusion of control over external circumstances and invest our energy in our own actions, we create a foundation for lasting change. This is not a magic formula or a shortcut to success. It is a fundamental shift in perspective that demands discipline, courage, and an unwavering belief in our own potential. I challenge you to ask yourself, what if I could harness the power of Stoicism to break free from the chains of procrastination? What if every day became an opportunity to cultivate resilience, self-discipline, and an unshakable commitment to living a life of purpose? In our modern world, where distractions are as abundant as the stars in the sky, it is all too easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Social media, endless notifications, and the constant barrage of information can seduce us into a state of perpetual delay, convincing us that tomorrow is always a better day to start anew. But as we draw from the wellspring of Stoic wisdom, we come to see that procrastination is nothing more than a temporary barrier, a mirage that vanishes in the light of deliberate, intentional action. By embracing the ancient rule of focusing on what we can control, we reclaim our power over our time and our destiny. Imagine a day where you wake up with an unwavering sense of purpose, where every decision you make is aligned with your deepest values and highest aspirations. Picture yourself tackling each task with a clarity of mind that cuts through the fog of doubt, leaving no room for hesitation or regret. This is not a distant fantasy. It is a reality that awaits you when you commit to living by the principles of Stoicism. As you stand at the crossroads of potential and possibility, you have the chance to choose a path of self-mastery and profound fulfillment. The ancient Stoic rule is a beacon that illuminates the way forward, a guiding principle that empowers you to transform procrastination into productivity and inertia into inspired action. I want to take a moment to acknowledge that the journey towards self-discipline is neither linear nor easy. There will be days when old habits and ingrained patterns of avoidance threaten to drag you back into the abyss of inaction. But remember, my friend, that each setback is an opportunity to practice resilience. The Stoics believed that true strength is forged in the crucible of adversity, and that every challenge is a chance to cultivate the virtues of courage, temperance, and wisdom. When you encounter moments of doubt or frustration, I encourage you to reflect on the words of Seneca: "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Let these words serve as a reminder that the barriers you perceive are often constructed by your own mind, and that you have the power to dismantle them one thoughtful step at a time. It is essential to understand that the ancient Stoic rule is not about suppressing your emotions or denying the reality of life's difficulties. On the contrary, it is about acknowledging the full spectrum of human experience while choosing to direct your energy towards actions that lead to growth and improvement. When we face our fears and accept the inherent uncertainties of existence, we open ourselves to a world of endless possibilities. I ask you to consider this. What would it mean for you to live without the burden of procrastination? To embrace each day with the conviction that every moment counts? This is the promise of Stoicism, a promise of liberation, of self-discovery, and of a life lived with purpose and intention. I stand before you, not as a perfect sage or an infallible guru, but as someone who has struggled with procrastination and emerged on the other side. Guided by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, I know what it feels like to be trapped in a cycle of delay, to be haunted by the ghost of unfulfilled potential, and I know that the path to transformation is paved with small, deliberate actions, each one a testament to our ability to choose progress over perfection. We must be willing to face our limitations, to embrace the discomfort of change, and to commit ourselves to the continuous practice of self-discipline. In doing so, we unlock the door to a life of meaning and accomplishment, where every action is a step toward a brighter, more intentional future. Now, as we move further into this conversation, I invite you to reflect on a personal challenge that many of us have faced: the allure of procrastination. It is an enemy that lurks in the shadows of our minds, whispering that the future is the perfect time to begin, that tomorrow will bring the clarity we need. But as we draw from the well of Stoic insight, we learn that tomorrow is an illusion, an empty promise that distracts us from the here and now. The Stoic approach is to seize the present moment with both hands, to treat every minute as a gift laden with potential. When you choose to act now, rather than waiting for some elusive sign or perfect circumstance, you are declaring your sovereignty over your own destiny. I urge you to take a moment and ask yourself, what is one task, one dream, one goal that you have been postponing for far too long? Picture that goal as if it were already achieved, and then consider the steps that lie between where you are and where you want to be. It might be a daunting journey, but remember that every great achievement is built upon a foundation of consistent effort and unwavering commitment. The ancient Stoic rule teaches us that by focusing on the present and doing what we can in this moment, we gradually build the momentum needed to conquer even the loftiest of ambitions. With each deliberate action, you chip away at the fortress of procrastination, transforming uncertainty into clarity and hesitation into purpose. I also want to share with you a simple yet powerful exercise that has helped me and countless others harness the strength of this ancient wisdom. Begin each day by taking a few quiet moments for reflection, a time to ground yourself in the present and to set clear intentions for the hours ahead. Ask yourself, what is within my control today? How can I direct my energy towards actions that align with my values and aspirations? This daily ritual, rooted in the principles of Stoicism, acts as a compass that guides you through the complexities of modern life. It reminds you that the true measure of success lies not in the grand gestures or dramatic transformations, but in the consistent, mindful actions that build a life of integrity and fulfillment. As you implement this practice, you may notice a remarkable shift in your mindset. The heavy burden of procrastination begins to lift, replaced by a sense of empowerment and clarity. I have witnessed firsthand how embracing this rule can transform lives, how individuals who once felt overwhelmed by the chaos of their thoughts have found a path to purpose and productivity. It is a journey of self-discovery and inner strength, where every decision, every small victory, is a step toward a brighter future. And while the road may sometimes seem long and fraught with obstacles, remember that you are not alone. We are all fellow travelers on this path, bound together by the shared desire to live fully and authentically, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. In our pursuit of overcoming procrastination, we must also be prepared to confront our inner critic, the voice that tells us we are not capable, that our efforts will amount to nothing. This voice is an echo of the past, a remnant of old fears and insecurities that have no place in a life guided by reason and virtue. When that voice arises, I encourage you to counter it with the powerful affirmation that you are capable of greatness, that your potential is limitless when you harness the strength of your will. The ancient Stoics believed that our character is forged in the fires of adversity, and that each challenge we overcome adds a new layer of resilience to our being. So when doubt creeps in, remind yourself that you have weathered storms before, and that you possess within you the power to triumph over any obstacle. I want you to feel the energy and conviction that comes from truly embracing this ancient rule. Imagine yourself standing at the crossroads of possibility, with every path illuminated by the light of your own determination. The world may be filled with distractions and uncertainties, but you hold the key to your destiny in your own hands. With every moment you choose to act, you are rewriting the story of your life, shifting the narrative from one of hesitation and delay to one of action and achievement. This is the heart of Stoicism, a steadfast commitment to living in accordance with nature, to acting with purpose and integrity regardless of the chaos that surrounds us. As we journey deeper into this exploration of ancient wisdom and modern action, consider the transformative power of small steps. It is often said that the longest journey begins with a single step. And nothing could be truer when it comes to conquering procrastination. Each task you complete, no matter how seemingly insignificant, builds the momentum needed to overcome inertia. I have seen how a single moment of clarity can ignite a cascade of positive change, a ripple effect that spreads far beyond the initial act of courage. When you focus on what is within your control, you create a space where discipline and creativity can flourish, and where procrastination loses its grip on your mind. There will be moments when the temptation to delay creeps back in, when the familiar comfort of inaction calls out to you like an old friend. In those times, I urge you to draw strength from the Stoic principle that has guided countless seekers of truth before you. The obstacle is the way. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable barriers, see them as opportunities to grow, to refine your skills, and to prove to yourself that you are capable of overcoming even the most formidable hurdles. Every obstacle you face is a chance to practice resilience, to test the limits of your will, and to emerge stronger and more determined than ever before. I want you to know that this journey is not about achieving perfection overnight, but about embracing a process of continual improvement, a daily commitment to living a life of purpose and intention. There will be setbacks, there will be moments of doubt, but each experience is an invitation to learn, to adapt, and to refine your approach. In the spirit of Stoicism, we do not fear failure. Instead, we see it as a stepping stone on the path to mastery. I challenge you to view every misstep not as a sign of defeat, but as a valuable lesson that brings you one step closer to your true potential. As we draw closer to the culmination of this conversation, I want you to take a deep breath and reflect on the immense power that lies within you. The ancient Stoic rule we've explored is not a mere theoretical concept, it is a call to action. A challenge to rise above the distractions and uncertainties of modern life and to embrace the clarity and purpose that come from focusing on what we can control. Imagine the incredible impact you could have if you were to channel all your energy into the things that truly matter. Think about the legacy you want to create, the dreams you wish to realize, and the life you are capable of living when procrastination no longer holds you back. I invite you now to join me in a final moment of reflection, a moment to reaffirm your commitment to action, to remind yourself that every second counts, and that the power to change your life resides within you. The path ahead may be challenging, but it is also filled with boundless potential and opportunities for growth. When you commit to living by this ancient Stoic rule, you are not only breaking free from the chains of procrastination, but you are also embarking on a journey toward a more fulfilled, authentic, and purpose-driven life. Let me leave you with this thought: every day is a new beginning, a blank page upon which you can write the story of your triumph over hesitation and fear. I challenge you to rise each morning with the determination to take control of your destiny, to focus on the tasks that are within your power, and to let go of the worries that have held you back for far too long. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics, and let it guide you as you navigate the complexities of life with courage and clarity. In doing so, you will find that the ancient rule of focusing on what is within your control is not only the key to ending procrastination, it is the key to unlocking your true potential and living a life of profound impact. I know that as you listen to these words, you may feel a stirring within you, a call to action that resonates with the deepest parts of your soul. It is a call to break free from the inertia that has kept you confined and to step boldly into a future where every moment is lived with intention. As we conclude this journey together, remember that the ancient wisdom of Stoicism is always with you, a constant reminder that while the external world may be unpredictable, your inner world is a fortress of strength and determination. You have the power to choose action over inaction, purpose over procrastination, and fulfillment over regret. So, I urge you, as you move forward from this moment, to carry this ancient Stoic rule with you as a guiding light. Let it remind you that the only thing you truly control is your own actions, and that by focusing on these actions, you can transform your life in ways that once seemed impossible. The journey may be long, and there will be challenges along the way, but I have no doubt that with each step you take, you will become stronger, more resilient, and more in tune with the timeless truths that have guided the greatest minds in history. In this moment of reflection, ask yourself one last question. How will you choose to spend the precious gift of time that you have been given? Will you allow the distractions and uncertainties of the world to dictate your path? Or will you rise up and take full control of your destiny by embracing the powerful, transformative teachings of Stoicism? I believe that when you choose to focus on what you can control, You unlock a reservoir of strength and determination that will carry you through the darkest of times and propel you toward a future filled with promise and achievement. I invite you to share this message with those who, like you, may be struggling with the grip of procrastination. Together, we can build a community rooted in ancient wisdom and modern action. A community where every individual is empowered to overcome their limitations and to pursue their dreams with relentless passion and unwavering resolve. As we continue to navigate the challenges of life, let us remain united in our commitment to growth, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Remember, every moment is a chance to rewrite your story, to transform procrastination into action, and to embrace the full potential that lies within you. I am honored to have shared this journey with you, and I hope that as you move forward, the insights of Stoicism will serve as a constant reminder that you hold the power to shape your own destiny. Your future is waiting, brighter, bolder, and more beautiful than you can imagine. Now is the time to act, to let go of the past, and to step into a new chapter defined not by delay, but by determination, courage, and an unyielding commitment to living a life of purpose. As we close this transformative conversation, take a moment to appreciate the clarity that has come from within. Embrace the energy that flows through you when you recognize that the ancient Stoic rule, focusing on what you can control, is a beacon that will guide you through every trial and triumph. It is a truth that transcends time and circumstance, a timeless principle that offers hope and direction to anyone willing to challenge the status quo and strive for greatness. In the end, my friends, the choice is yours. You can continue to allow procrastination to dictate the course of your life. Or you can stand tall, armed with the wisdom of the Stoics, and choose action over inaction. I know that when you decide to seize control of your destiny, you will experience a transformation that goes far beyond the mere completion of tasks. It will be a metamorphosis of spirit, a profound awakening to the power and potential that reside within you. So go forth, embrace the ancient wisdom, and let it light your way to a future free from procrastination and full of boundless possibility. Now, as you prepare to step into this new chapter of your life, remember that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single, deliberate step. I have shared with you the timeless teachings of Stoicism, and I have shown you that by focusing on what we can control, we can vanquish procrastination and unlock the door to a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. It is my sincere hope that you will carry this message in your heart, that you will be inspired to act with intention, and that you will join me in creating a world where every individual is empowered to live their truth and achieve their dreams. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey of self-discovery and transformation. I believe in you, and I know that by embracing this ancient Stoic rule, you will conquer procrastination forever and emerge as a beacon of inspiration and resilience. Let this be the moment you decide to step into your greatness, to shatter the chains of delay, and to forge a path that is uniquely and brilliantly your own. The time is now, the power is yours, and the legacy you create will echo through the annals of history as a testament to the transformative strength of the human spirit.